Hey, welcome to the Nerd Stop. I'm your host, shawngcordes, the Type 1 Padawan. Today, I got a comic review for you. The comic is East of West by Jonathan Hickman. To give you kind of a rundown of this very complicating first volume, uh, this East of West is Western filled with fantasy and sci-fi. Um, where to start? It's very hard to describe, and the story was kind of confusing, but I enjoyed it, and the graphics are really good. So basically, it starts off with the four horsemen of the apocalypse, and one of them leaves. I don't. He leaves, and he is death. And he is out for revenge for the death of his wife and daughter. Yes, he has a wife and daughter, if that makes sense. He's portrayed as this kind of cowboy, gunslinging, all white demon of sorts. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of confusing. And this time period where it's at in this scenario is it's after the Civil War in an alternative time period where after the Civil War things don't go down that great and there's different nations that pop up. Like the Republic of Texas is its own nation and stuff. There these other nations that are still at war and fending for themselves and stuff. The other kind of half of it is all of these leaders of these nations and these people, they don't really describe them that well, have what's called the message. And from what I got from it, the message is a bunch of little pieces all that everyone has but no one has connected with. And when the message is finally brought all together and said or something like that, the world might end. Now, I don't know if that's the whole truth of it or if that's really what they're getting at. That's what I got out of at least this first volume. Like I said, it was really confusing, and the storyline itself is very confusing. Hence why this review is kind of hard and confusing to say. But overall, I'm giving this a 3 out of 5 or 3.5 out of 5 just because I really like the graphics. I really want to know what happens in Volume 2 and where the story kind of progresses and what they're trying to get out of this story. Like I said, it's very confusing. I don't know what they're doing with the message or what Death has in store, but by the end of this volume, you kind of get an idea of where Death is headed. And I guess you get some kind of thought of what happens next coming into Volume 2. So like I said, I'm probably going to pick up the next volume and review it for you. If you guys want to, if you've read it, please let me know what you think and kind of give me some details if I'm leaving stuff out. So that is my review of Jonathan Hickman's East of West. And I will have more LEGO reviews, more cosplay. I promise I will show you my suit and all of the stuff and maybe do some tutorials very soon. I also am thinking about doing a room tour or a bookshelf tour. If any of you would be interested, let me know. Comment, like, whatever. And just connect with me. I'm glad for all my followers and all the people who have been commenting. You guys are great, and I look forward to talking to you more. So, I am Sean, and I will see you all next time.